everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Legion battle report from Heatstroke Games. In this report I'm going to be running the Galactic Republic led by Clone Captain Rex. He has Vigilance, Situational Awareness, and Recon Intel. He's also bringing along a Clone Commander who has Vigilance, Situational Awareness, and Portable Scanner. I have two Phase 2 Clone Trooper units with the Z6 Trooper and Situational Awareness. 3 Phase 1 Clone Troopers, each with the DC-15. And then have another Phase 1 Clone Trooper with 5s. And then rounding out the list, the Wookiee Warriors with the Bowcaster Wookiee and Offensive Push. That puts me at 9 activations and 797 points.
Hey everybody, this is Alan. I am playing the Imperials this time. We have our group here that is led by an ISB officer. We also have Operative Vader following alongside. Vader has Force Reflexes and a Saber Throw. We have an E-Web team with a Barrage Generator. And we have an AT-ST that has a Mortar Launcher. We've also got Scout Troopers. It is the strike team with the sniper rifle, of course. The Imperial Special Forces, which is the Inferno Squad. And then I have 3 units of regular Stormtroopers armed with the DLT-19. Altogether, this comes to 800 points, and I have 9 activations.
Alright, and I've decided that I'm going to be the red player for this game, so you're going to be the blue player. So we're going to go to your battle deck, and we'll set that up and then show you the board. Alrighty, and today we are playing Key Positions, Long March, and Rapid Reinforcements. So going over the battlefield, we're back on our Temple Ruins map. So all of the buildings and the trees are going to be cover 2. The vegetation is going to be cover 1. The river is going to be difficult terrain, and the bridges are going to be cover 1. For a Long March, I deployed basically everybody over on this far side of the board, and then Rex did his scouting party and moved up both of the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. With Rapid Reinforcements, I have put the Wookiees to the side. Over here for Alan, tell us what you did, buddy.
Alright, so I've got my AT-ST, which is out there, has a pretty good view of most of the battlefield. I've got my E-Webs up on top of the temple there. And they also have a pretty good view of the battlefield. Set up some Stormtroopers here on the bridge. Vader's there hiding out behind a tree, as well as the ISB officer is hiding out behind the bridge. Got some Stormtroopers ready to go here. I did go ahead and use my Infiltrate to put my strike team a little bit the Inferno Squadron a little bit closer up here. My strike team is up on top of this little wall up here, getting ready to snipe out. So, I've got some good positions here. Hopefully we'll be able to hold them.
And you put Stormtroopers...
Oh yeah, my Stormtrooper unit is in reserve.
Alright, so we will... Nice little mug of coffee over there. Yeah. We will go ahead and go to orders for round number 1. Okay, for orders for round number 1, Alan has gone with the standard 4-pip standing orders, and I have gone with the 2-pip air support, 1 commander or heavy unit only. Once this round, at the end of the activation of a friendly clone trooper commander unit or friendly field commander unit, it may perform an attack using the following weapon: range 4 to infinity, beam 2, immune to deflect, a red, and 2 black. So we'll hand out orders for round number 1. Alright, I have given my order to Rex, and then the 2 Phase 2s got surge tokens due to reliable. Alan also had 1 order to give, and I bet you'll be surprised who he gave it to.
Yeah, I gave it to the AT-ST. Just keep him in reserve there.
Alright, so I have the first activation. Alright, we were talking about this off camera. Obviously the Wookiees were Rapid Reinforcements. I was like, it's going to be the Wookiees the first thing I pull. Look at that, the Wookiees.
I am so sorry, bro.
So any sort of options that I was going to do is changed. This guy here is the leader, so I'm just going to pop them right there. And that's going to be the Wookiees because they've been rapidly reinforced.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag as well. I pulled a my E-Web team there, so I'm going to go ahead and give them an aim and a standby. That'll be their activation.
Okay, I have pulled a core unit. I'm going to go with this purple squad back here. They're going to move up just a little bit. And then for their second action, they are going to fall over and die. They were going to take a dodge.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I pulled my special forces here, special unit there. So I'll go ahead and just give them a dodge and an aim at this point.
Dodge and an aim. Dodge and aim or standby?
Standby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you see those awesome little order tokens, those are from the 5th Trooper. The sidebars here on the end of the board are from the 5th Trooper. Really good site, 5thtrooper.com, for all your Legion needs. Alright, I've pulled a core trooper. I'm going to go with this yellow squad over here. We're going to come around this corner. And then for their second action... Ooh. I see what you're doing there. Jeez, he's cheating. Trying to. If you'll let me, I will. And then their second action, they will take a dodge. Awesome.
Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled my core trooper for this one here, so I'm going to go ahead and just activate this unit. We're just going to move in here, well within range. Oh, I'm knocking that over. Great. I'm cheating now.
Oh.
You see how
we forgot about the key positions. Obviously, he has picked that branch. I forgot to put mine out, so I'm going to pick the same branch on the other side of the field.
Wait, you didn't even pick a branch?
I totally forgot, and we'll show you exactly which branch I went to. So you moved them there and did a dodge?
Yeah, I'm going to do a dodge afterwards, yes.
Key position there in the middle, obviously, and then I'm going to pick this branch here. I completely forgot that. Sometimes you're having too much fun. Okay, I have pulled a core trooper. I'm going with the Heart Foundation. They're just going to move up just a teeny tiny bit. And then, to everyone's surprise, we're going to spread them out so we can make sure we get to share tokens. They're also going to take a dodge.
Ooh. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I pulled Vader at this point. So, there's not too much you can do at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and move him up against the tree here, so he's a little bit hard to see. He's going to take a dodge, and then he is also going to use his force reflexes to take a dodge, which he will get back, so he'll have 2 dodges. That's
a pretty good option for Vader. Okay, I pulled a core trooper. Shock! Now I get nothing but core when I do. I'm going to go with 5's unit. He's going to move up a little bit behind this rock head. And something that Alan pointed out that I didn't even think about that I should have, is I should have put my key position on the rock, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot. And then they're going to take a dodge for their second action.
Alright, I went ahead and pulled a core trooper, so I'm going to activate this unit here. I'm just going to do a double move and get them up into this area here where they can get some cover.
Good spot for them. Okay, I'm going to go with the 501st Phase 2s. That's what I pulled, and they're going to take an aim and a dodge. That's it.
Alright, I pulled my other special forces here, so it's going to be the strike team. They're just going to go ahead and dodge.
Okay, I pulled my commander. He's going to move forward, and then he will take a dodge.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled my core trooper. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my reinforcement unit here. We're going to set up right through here and just kind of chill in the back here. See if you can come and meet with me if you really want to. So, and they're face down. They get to do nothing.
Okay, I pulled my last core trooper, shocker, and we're gonna go with these Ahsoka troopers here. They're going to just recohere a little bit, take a little bit of a move, and then to make sure we get some cover. And then they are going to take a dodge as well.
Alright, went ahead and pulled my commander unit, so I'm going to go ahead and give my give an aim here to my ATST, and then she's just going to take a dodge.
Okay, and I have my last activation, which is Rex. He's going to move with tactical, which will give him an aim, and then he's going to take an aim for his second action, and then he's going to use the air support to fire down at the sniper, and then we're going to beam to the stormtroopers, and then beam over to the ISF. Okay, so we're coming in with Rex on the air support from the command card. It's a red and 2 black, surge to crit. The first shot is going to come at the snipers. They're going to have heavy cover after his sharpshooter. I've got 2 aims on him, and 1 that I can borrow from somebody else. Those two will go to cover. I'm going to spend an aim to re-roll the 2 black. There's the 2 crits that we need. Okay, so that'll go to cover. So 2 crits coming through. They surge on defense.
Oof.
Yes! That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so there goes that sniper team. We're going to go for the stormtroopers. They will have light cover due to sharpshooter. A crit and a hit. The hit will go away to cover, so just 1 crit coming through. We're just going to save the aim. Stormtrooper dead. Alright, excellent shooting so far. And then the ISF, which will have light cover and a dodge. That will surge to crit, so we'll spend the first aim. Those are going to go to cover and dodge, so we might as well spend the aim. And so it's just 1 coming through. They don't surge on defense, right?
I'm sorry. They do not.
Did you give them situational awareness?
I did not give them situational awareness. They block.
They do block. Alright, so a good shot there by Rex.
Alright, last action is going to be the ATST. So it's just going to go ahead and move. So it's just going to move right up here onto the bridge, which has plenty of room to do. If it can stay. There we go. Alright. And then from there, it's going to go ahead and I don't think it has range to anybody. Let me just make sure. Not with the regular gun, but it will use its mortar gun and it'll fire onto this team here. Alright, let's see what happens here. And, oh, okay, so that is 2 hits. I do have the hammer team on there. I'll go ahead and spend the aim.
Yep.
And that's 3 hits.
3 hits. They have a dodge on them that they can spend, and they can borrow a dodge, so cancel those 2. They block it. Alright, so it'll be 2 suppression. So we will go ahead and clean up the board and move to round number 2. With vigilance on both the commander and Rex, the gray phase 1s, so 5s phase 1s, the yellow phase 1s, the Heart Foundation, and then the purple phase 1s are all going to keep their dodges. Looking at the state of the board for the end of round number 1, the Wookiees are probably going to have to hang out and deal with some stormtroopers, which I actually don't like. Clone Ball is moving forward. We got a whole bunch of dodges left out on the board. The only thing that really happened on the Empire side, the snipers went away and they lost one single stormtrooper. And other than that, it's been a pretty lackluster first round, but that's okay. So round number 2 is up. Okay, for round number 2, Alan has gone with the 1 pip covert observation. Imperial only, one commander or special forces, or I'm sorry, 1 operative or special forces. When an opponent is issuing orders using a command card, each unit that is issued an order with that card gains 1 suppression token. Well, of course, I have decided to go with the 3 pip Attack of the Clones, which hands out 3 clone trooper orders. When a unit is issued an order using this card, it either gains 1 surge token or removes 1 suppression token. So we're going to hand out our orders, hand out suppression, and move to round 2. Okay, so I gave my first order to Rex. He got a suppression token and a surge token. I gave an order to the Ahsoka Phase 2 clones from the card. They gained a suppression token and a surge token. I then gave an order to 5s who gained a suppression token and a surge token. With his direct, he gave an order to the Heart Foundation. And then direct from the commander gave an order to the purple Phase 1 clone troopers. And then over here, Alan had a whole lot of 1 orders to give.
And it went right to Vader, so he will have his order.
And you have priority, so we will move to your turn.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled. I'm going to go ahead and do this unit, as they've got the most here going on. So they are going to do an aim and a standby. And just kind of chill right there.
Alright. I'm going to activate this purple squad here, and they are going to go ahead and double move, get into some cover, and probably end up being here for the remainder of the game. And that is that squad.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag here, and of course I pulled my E-Web, which is not what I wanted. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to do an aim token, and we're going to do a standby.
That's a dodge, but that's okay.
You're right, it is.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Heart Foundation. They are going to take an aim and a dodge.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled and got my other core unit. So I'm just going to go ahead and reposition these guys just a little bit here. Actually, I like the Captain Maria's, but I'm going to move around this troops this way a little bit more and knock everything over. And then they're going to do a dodge. So that's all they're going to do.
First pull is going to be a Wookiee. 2 for 2 on that. So we're just going to double move. So we're going to go to here. And then the second Wookiee is going to move up to here. And we'll recue here, my guys, so that we've got our heavy cover. And it's the Wookiees.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I pulled my ISB commander. She is going to go ahead and give an order to the, or give an aim to the ATST, and then she's going to duck down behind the bridge there and just take a dodge.
Alrighty, I've pulled my commander. We're going to go ahead and make a speed 2 move.
Ooh.
And then we are going to take cover on those phase 2 troopers right there.
Alright, so pulled from the bag, and I pulled my special forces. So I am going to go ahead and take an aim and fire onto this unit here. Alright, so this is going to be Del Mico firing into the squad there. And that is 2 hits.
Which will go to cover. Or you can make 1 a crit and force me to roll a defense die.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do here.
Okay, so with marksman, we're going to change that to a crit. I have 2 surge tokens. He has high velocity, so I can't spend a dodge, but we do block it, so just a suppression. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull an order, and I've pulled a core, which is all I have in there, so I'm going to go with this yellow squad here. I'm going to go ahead and move over just a little bit, and their next action is going to be to take a dodge. Alright, I pulled from the bag, and I pulled my my ATST. So, first action is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and take another aim. And then I'm going to mortar fire. I'm going to mortar fire onto this team here. The Ahsoka's team, yes. Alright.
See how we do here. That is not good for me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my 2 aims.
Good start. It's an excellent start.
Really?
I might just get 1 suppression from this. Well, that'll go away to cover, but there's going to be 2 more suppression on those phase 2s. Alright, pulled an order. It's my last core, so I'm going to go with these phase 2s over here. We're going to move 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then they are going to take a dodge. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Vader at this point, and I'm going to just do a double move with him and just put him right up here so he can hang out with these troopers here. Hey guys. And he's going to do his force reflex to get himself a dodge and then refresh that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Ahsoka phase 2s. Got 5 suppression. We roll off 1. That puts them at 4. Which is enough to make them panic, so he's going to come to right here. And that is, sadly, it for those phase 2s.
Alright, so I'm going to pull my last in the bag, which is going to be this core trooper unit here. They're just going to take a dodge at this point, so.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate 5s. He's got 1 suppression. He gets to keep it. He is courage 2. So you're going to have him go here, and then we're going to have 5s go there. Rico here. Oh, Rico everybody around. And then the last thing that I have is Rex. And I think Rex is just going to kind of do the same thing. He's going to move and move. And that's going to do it for Rex. He does have a suppression. He gets to keep it. So we will clean up the board and move to round number 3. Okay, here's the state of the board at the end of round number 2. With Vigilance, I've kept an order, or a dodge on those purple stormtroopers and the Heart Foundation. And then Vigilance with Rex has kept a dodge on the Phase 2s and 5s. The Wookiees have kind of moved over to deal with those stormtroopers hanging out. The rest of the Empire's moved up just a little bit, not much, and it was a very exciting round number 2. So go to orders for round 3. Okay, at the start of round number 3, Alan has gone with a 3-pip coordinated fire, 3-core units, sorry. After a friendly core unit spends an aim token, another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 may gain an aim token. I've gone with a 3-pip, Rex's 3-pip. We're not programmed. 4 clone troopers. Clone Captain Rex gains Inspire 2 and 2 Surge tokens. When Clone Captain Rex activates, he recovers. So we'll hand out our orders for round 3. Alright, for my orders, I gave 1 order to Rex, 1 order to 5s who bounced that order, who also coordinated an order to the 501st Phase 2s. I gave an order to the yellow Phase 1s and then the Heart Foundation. And then with direct from the Clone Captain or Clone Commander, I directed the Phase 2s. Over here for Alan's orders,
Well, I gave 1 to my clone troopers here, 1 to my clone troopers here, or clone troopers, stormtroopers, and 1 to my stormtroopers there. I see what you're thinking. Yeah, you're right. That they're probably out of range.
those guys are definitely out of range 3. Although I think you have commanding presence, but they're definitely out of range 4.
They're out of range 4.
Alright, so just the 2 cores down here. Gotcha. Alright, and you have priority.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this stormtrooper unit right off the bat here. They're going to go ahead and take an aim and then fire into this unit here. Alright, let's see how this goes. That's not too bad. Let's see, they are kind of out in the open out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and keep that. So,
you still have to spend an aim to pass an aim, but you do not have to reroll.
okay, alright, well then I will spend.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things.
And roll 0, is that how it is?
Yeah, you can reroll up to 2 dice, so you can reroll 0.
That is a learning thing for me. Okay.
Okay, they have a dodge, they're going to spend a dodge, and then they're also going to grab a dodge from the Phase 2s that are next to them. So it's just going to be a suppression on 5's unit. I pulled those core troopers, because of course I did. And they're just going to take an aim and a dodge.
Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled from the bag and I pulled the ATST. So I'm going to go ahead and take another aim, and then I'm going to fire at this clone trooper unit here, and then mortar this clone trooper unit directly behind them. Alright, so I've changed up my mind a little bit. I'm going to use the mortar onto the same clone team I'm shooting at.
Everything going into 5s with light cover. Thanks.
And
that's a good shot.
That is a good shot already. So, let's see, that's going to turn those into hits. And then I will go ahead and spend one of my aims. Let's start off with that. Let's move these over so I don't pop them.
Look at that.
And that's better.
Yep.
Why not spend the other aim?
Of course. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wow. The dice gods are with me today.
One's going to go to cover. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to spend one of the dodges that they can borrow. I do have access to a surge I can borrow. They have their own surge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Ooh, that's
so
a nice roll.
Block 3, 4. We'll spend their surge for 5. And so we'll lose 1 and 2 suppression. Okay, I've pulled the Wookiees, and we are going to move around the corner. They're going to tap offensive push to give them an aim. And since I actually took the wrong Wookiees and didn't realize it till afterwards, they don't have charge. So we're just going to fire at those stormtroopers. Okay, 6 white dice for the regular Wookiees, aim, or a red and a white for the Bowcaster Wookiee with an aim due to offensive push. Note to self, take the right Wookiees next time. Note to self, take the right Wookiees next time.
Wow.
So we will spend an aim we're looking at 3 Pierce 1. So just one dead Stormtrooper. That's a great shot there, Wookiees.
And I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here this time. I'm going to go ahead and give them an aim, and they are going to fire into the 5s unit again. Just going to keep tunneling that unit.
Makes sense to me. We know you're going to pass the aim. Who are you going to pass the aim to?
Oh, I'm just going to pass that aim right here to these guys here.
Yep.
All right, so this is just going to be my my T-19 firing there. And let's see how it does. Yeah, that's a crit.
Ooh,
all right,
nice.
I'm going to go ahead and spend that aim because I want to spend that aim. And ooh, look at that.
Surges
That
to
is
hit.
going to surge to hit. So that's 2 coming through.
So that'll 1 to cover.
Yeah.
They cannot spend dodges to cancel crits because they're just a phase 1. Oh, another dead phase 1 and another suppression. Pulled for the bag and I pulled my clone commander. He's going to move right about here. Make sure we're in range. Where's yeah, there's. Yep, he's in range, so we're going to give a dodge to those phase 2s with take cover, and that's going to be him.
Alright, so I pulled my E-webs again. I'm just going to end up pulling all my support stuff. They're going to go ahead and just do their sentinel thing and take an aim.
Alright, hopefully you guys came by to watch the E-webs do a whole lot of damage this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with these yellow clone troopers here. And we're going to move. And then we're just going to move. We're just going to start getting be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. She's going to go up behind the tree. And she is... Can she do an Inspire from there?
No, it's
or not an Inspire, Spotter.
Spotter.
That's range 1 still.
Yep.
So she could do that Stormtrooper unit, but they've already activated,
Yeah.
so... But that's good to know. And let me just make sure on the thing. Yep, perfect. All right, so still have range to the ATST. All right, so she's just going to take a dodge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull the Heart Foundation, and they are going to do a double move. And that's it for them.
All right, so I went ahead and pulled. I pulled my Special Forces. So my Infernal Squad here is going to do an aim and fire onto the yellow unit there. So let's see how well this does. That's not so bad.
That's great. What do you? Not too bad. That's
Not
great.
too bad. All right, I'll spend 1 aim to reroll this one.
Don't reroll.
No, I just want to make those crits. Let's just make those crits. Yeah.
Gonna spend 2 aims to change 2 to crits.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Or do you want to do 1 a crit and 1 at lethal? I think that's your better option.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 will go to cover. I have a dodge that I can spend. And then we've got 3 coming through. I do have a surge I can spend. This is Pierce 1. So we are going to spend that to turn it into a block, which will then turn it into a Pierce. That'll be 2 dead Pikachus. Good shot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go with Rex. He's going to inspire 2 off of 5s. We're going to make a speed 1 move to hop to the other side here. And then a speed 2 move to go to here. With tactical, it gives him 2 aims. I don't think we'll be able to use it, but that's it.
All right, so I pulled my core unit here. It's going to be these Startroopers. I'm going to roll off. Oh, look at that. All right, they are going to aim and fire into those Wookiees.
Cool.
All right, let's see how we do here. Yeah, I'm going to kill a Wookiee, but let's just see what happens.
You're going to kill a Wookiee.
Oh, not like that, I'm not.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. A little
Hey,
violent.
there's already 3. Cool. Cool story, bro. Cool.
All right, and yeah, I'll spend the...
Cool. So there's a dead Wookiee. All right, cool. Cool. So 5. Oh, cool. Look at that. Dead Wookiee and 2 wounds on another Wookiee. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go with these Ahsoka troopers. They've got 3 suppression.
Oof, there you go.
Wow.
You cleared it that time.
Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting. So we're going to make a speed 2 move. And then make another speed 2 move.
I like it.
And that's it for those guys.
So the last thing in my bag here is going to be Vader. I'm going to go ahead and activate him. I'm going to move him moving him this way a little bit. And then he is going to go ahead and use his force reflex to give himself a dodge. I don't know if he'll need it this turn, but better safe than sorry. Alright.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate these phase 2s. We're going to do a double move, essentially, to get into range and make sure that we stay in cover and stay in vigilance range, which we are. And then we've got 5s, who has 2 suppression. He removes 1, so he gets 2 actions.
Very nice.
Um,
It's been a good game for removing suppression.
yeah, I don't like this idea, but we want to do a few wounds. So we're just gonna move.
Interesting.
Yep, we'll move forward and fire at. Oh wait, I want to make sure that we don't.
No,
Yep.
you're fine.
Yep. And then we'll just fire at those stormtroopers in heavy cover. So we're looking at 5 black. I have access to an aim and a surge token. Heavy cover stormtroopers. We've got 1 that was a crit, 2, 3 that's currently a surge. We'll spend the aim. That'll go away. We'll spend the surge to make that a hit. 2 hits to cover. Well, it doesn't matter. And so we're looking at 2 for those stormtroopers.
I don't like it. But I saved it.
Save
Oh,
1
save
and
1.
lose 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll clean up the board and show you what the board state looks like going into round number 4. So here's the state of the board at the end of round number 3. Those Wookiees, make sure you take the right Wookiees. That's all I'm going to say about those guys. Over here, here's the clone ball with vigilance. The gray or the purple the purple clone troopers kept a dodge, and the phase 2s kept a dodge. And then Rex's vigilance left those phase 2s with a dodge. Over on the Empire side, what'd you have? 1 wound total?
Yeah, you took out one of my stormtroopers.
Woo! All right, we're going to orders for round number 4. Okay, for orders for round number 4, Alan has gone with the 2 pip down, 2 support or heavy units. After a friendly support or heavy unit performs an attack against a unit with a face-up order token, shuffle that token back into its order pool, which is awesome considering I'm playing Take That Clinkers, which is 2 troopers. When a friendly trooper unit with a face-up order token and an aim token... Oh, sorry. I was reading the old one, sorry. 2 troopers. After a friendly clone trooper unit that has a face-up order token performs an aim action during its activation, it may increase the maximum range of each of its ranged weapons by 1 to a maximum of 4 until the end of that activation. We did a roll-off. I have priority. So we are going to hand out orders for round number 4.
Alright, so I've go ahead and given my orders. I've given 1 to the E-Web and 1 to the ATST, which is a big surprise there.
And then over here I gave an order to the phase 2 troopers and an order to 5s who bounced an order to the Heart Foundation. And then I also did a direct on the 501st phase 2s. Since I have priority, I will go first. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Heart Foundation. They're going to take an aim and fire down at the ATST. Alright, so we've got 4 black, 2 red, critical 1 with an aim to increase my range to 4. Going after the walker. So critical 1. We will spend an aim, I guess. Do I spend the aim? I don't know if it's worth it to spend the aim, to be honest. I can't remember. I'm going to double check and see if I have to actually spend the aim. Performs an aim action, or it may increase the maximum. Nope, I don't have to spend the aim. So we will just crit 1 onto the walker.
Alright, that takes 1 point of damage.
Woo!
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my ATST. I'm going to go ahead and take an aim, and I'm going to fire at the 5s and the phase 2s.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, so I'm going to start off here with this. I don't think I'll be able to take out that unit, but I might be able to hurt it pretty bad. Let's see how I do here.
This is at 5s?
Yeah, this is at the 5s first. I'm going to go ahead and spend that aim.
Yep.
Yeah, alright, so 4.
4. I can spend a dodge. we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna take 4. We do have a surge that we can borrow. 3 people left in the unit, but 5s has 2 health. So we save 5s, and that leaves just the 5s in that unit. Okay?
Alright, let's go ahead and do the other. So this will just be the 3 white dice. Oh, with no aim at this point onto the phase 2s. And that's a nothing.
For just a suppression.
Big nothing.
But more importantly, it does put 2 orders back in my order pool and ruins. Take that, Clinkers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate these phase 2s. They're gonna take an aim, action, and then fire at those special forces in heavy cover. Okay, 6 white, 4 black, heavy cover. They have an aim, they can also borrow an aim, and they have a surge token. Oof. So a hit and a crit, and a surge, and a hit. We'll spend their aim. That was a hit, sorry. Somewhere, there we go. For another surge token. They might be able to borrow their other guys, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. So we will, what is that? It's gonna be 2 to cover.
You might take 1.
Man, what a shot. Way to go, Z6. You're awesome. Nope, we will just leave it there. So 2 will go to cover. So you're looking at 2. You also have a surge to spend. So a wound
take 1
and a suppression.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled my core troopers. We are gonna aim and fire on these Wookiees. Alright. I'm sorry, man.
Don't be sorry about it. Hey, there's gonna be 5.
Oh, wow. Alright, I'm gonna, because why not?
Oh, it's only 4.
Only 4.
Oh, you freaking loser. So I saved 1. Hey, look at that.
Alright, so 3.
Okay, 3 wounds. There'll be 1 dead Wookiee and 2 wounds on the bowcaster. But more importantly, he's still alive. Okay, I have pulled core troopers. I'm gonna go with this yellow squad here. They're gonna aim and fire down at the special forces. 2 black, 2 red. They have an aim. They can also borrow an aim if they choose to. Heavy cover. So we've got the crit and 2 hits, which will go away to cover.
So potentially dead special forces right there.
Nope, we're just gonna keep it. So 1.
Alright, I do have a surge still, and I'm gonna block it.
Block it.
For a suppression.
Suppression.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate Vader. I'll come on out. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so from there, I think Vader is going to do his saber throw. So let's see here, that'll be... Yeah, let's do into this unit here.
Which one's this unit here?
Pikachu's. They haven't activated yet, right? They have activated. No, let's do Rex then.
2 Rex.
Alright.
Is he in range 2?
Yeah, just barely.
He is. Interesting, okay.
Alright, so I'll do that, and then I will do force reflexes and gain force reflexes back. So. Alright, let's see how well this goes. Dodge that saber. Well, that's 3.
1 to cover. We're gonna spend a dodge and just take a pierce 1. So wound on Rex.
Alright.
Pull my commander. We're gonna spend a speed 2 move, and then he's going to take cover onto those phase 2s.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this unit here. I'm gonna aim and fire onto Rex. Alright. You said you've got a dodge you can spend?
I do a dodge I can spend. Oof! Oof! So you got 2 hits so far. What are you oofing about? That's a good...
Well, yeah, okay. Spend my aim. Oh, okay. Well, I can't complain, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. So cover will take care of those 2. We will
Right.
spend a dodge. He does have situational, so you can
Okay.
cancel crits. We've got 2 left.
Oh,
2 more wounds on Rex.
Oh.
That's 3. Okay. I've activated a core. I'm gonna go with these guys here. They're gonna move to just at range 3, and then they are gonna fire at Vader. No cover with a dodge. Let's see what happens. Okay, 4 black, 2 red, critical 1, going into Vader with a dodge, no cover. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna spend the dodge, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 4. Surging to block now with the deflect. Let's hope we can do some goodness here. We need something. So Vader takes a wound, and I take a wound.
Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled my ISB agent. So there's not too much you can do, but you can pull a suppression here off of this team, which is going to be really good for next turn. She's just going to go ahead and take a dodge at this point. I think she can't do too much. I don't think.
Alright.
Oh, no, actually, no. Nothing at all. Alright, cool.
Alright, I pulled a core. It's going to be these phase 2s. They're going to take an aim and fire down at Vader. He will have heavy cover due to suppression in the bridge, but... Alright, 4 black, 6 white. They took an aim. They also have an aim they can borrow, and they have their own surge token. Heavy cover Vader. The dodge is gone, so... we've got 1. We've got 1.
Are you kidding?
Wow. We'll keep that just in case. We'll spend their first aim. There we go. So there's a crit and a hit, and since they have an aim they can borrow, they'll borrow somebody's aim for another crit. We're going to spend their surge to turn that into a hit.
Yeah.
2 will go to cover, so we've got 3 coming through on the Dark Lord.
Let me get that. Oh, look at that.
Right, so
1.
wound on Vader.
And a suppression. Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled my special forces at this point. So, yeah, I'm going to do an aim. Oh, well, first I got to roll for my... Oh, look at that. Take that suppression away. Alright, so they're going to aim and fire on Rex. Let's see how this goes. Alright, here we go.
Come on, Rex, you can do it.
Ooh, not as good
nice.
for me. But I'm going to spend that aim. Let's see how we do.
Are you going to spend the aim and re-roll?
Oh, you're right. Nuts. No, I'm going to pump that up
You
to...
can make it lethal,
Yeah.
but I'm getting rid of 3 hits.
Okay.
So I think, because I've got heavy cover, and I've got a dodge, so I think your better bet is to re-roll those 2, or you can make 1 a crit, but I have situational on Rex, so he's going to cancel a crit anyway. I think this is the better move, to re-roll 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Or just to make 1 a hit, either way. But I think that's the better move.
Let's take the safe one and just make 1 a hit.
Make 1 a hit. All right.
Yeah.
In the comments, let us know if you think the math is a little bit better on another option. But 3 will go to cover and a dodge. We've got 1. We do have a surge we can borrow as well. Come on, Rexy. Yes, okay. So we've got 1 wound left on Rex. All right. We've got 5s. He is going to take a dodge and then fire down at these troopers here with heavy cover. Okay, so we've got 2 black, heavy cover. He can borrow an aim. He took a dodge. The reason I took a dodge is I'm hoping that Rex can stay alive. It's probably not going to happen, but, you know, whatever.
Oh, nice.
There's a crit. What do I have left? I just have Rex left. So we'll just spend the aim for 2 crits.
Very nice.
Let's see if we can get one of these to come through. No,
Oh.
just a suppression.
Alright, so I pulled my core troopers. Alright, well, let's start off here. Let's pull off that
Which you will.
suppression. Which I did. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll take that aim and I'll fire onto Rex. Let's see, he's got heavy cover now, so... Alright. Alright, let's see how we do here.
4 hits, 2 to cover.
Oh.
There's 3 hits, okay.
Alright. I mean, might as well aim.
Okay,
Oh.
2 to cover, we're going to spin a dodge. Rex gets to stay alive, but he gets another suppression. I have pulled the Wookiees. They have Indomitable, so they roll a red. They get to remove their suppression.
Nice.
They're going to fire at the Stormtroopers, and then they're going to get into base contact with the Stormtroopers. 3 white and a red with Pierce 1. Let's see if we can get a hit here. Got 2 hits at Pierce 1. So we got at least 1 dead Stormtrooper. Woohoo! 1 dead Stormtrooper! Ho!
No. Oh,
Pierce
yeah,
one.
with the Pierce, yeah.
Yep. 1 dead Stormtrooper again.
Alright, so it's just the E-Web. They're going to go ahead and aim in Sentinel, because I'm sure his next move with Rex is just going to be to rush him forward against
Of course.
the AT.
That one wound, why would I not?
Okay, and I pulled my last order, which is Rex, who has 4 suppression. Rex gets to stay on the board. But I don't think anybody's in range for him to fire at, because why would they be? Oh, but no, Vader is, because he saber threw.
Yep.
So we're gonna fire at Vader. Rex's last stand. Heavy cover down to light on Vader. 3 red. Surging to crit.
Oh. Well.
So just 2 hits after cover.
Alright. Oh, Vader blocks 1.
Another wound and another suppression on Vader. Alright, so we will clean up the board and move to round number 5. So the state of the board moving into round number 5. My MVP Wookiees, who have just been murdering these stormtroopers all game. I've got these clone troopers, and then of course the clone ball with vigilance. Both of the phase 2s kept their dodges. Vader's got 3 wounds. Yeah, he's gonna wreck some damage over here. And then just the Empire holding this line. Hold the line! Hold the door! Hold the door! So we'll go to orders for round number 5. Okay, so for round number 5, Alan has gone with Vader's 3-pip, Master of Evil, Darth Vader and 2 units. When Darth Vader is issued an order, he gains 1 dodge token. When Darth Vader activates, each enemy trooper unit at range 1 to 2 of him gains 3 suppression tokens. That's fun. I played the 1-pip, Call Me Captain, which gives an order to Rex. Clone Captain Rex gains fire support. When he uses fire support, he does not flip his order token face down. When a friendly unit performs a melee attack, Clone Captain Rex can use fire support to add a ranged weapon to the attack pool. So we'll hand out orders for round number 5. Alright, I gave my order to Rex, and then with direct from the Clone Commander, I gave an order to 5s, and he passed an order to the 501st Phase 2s. They are just in range 1 to receive that. Over on Alan's side of the board, he gave a bunch of face down order tokens. Sweet. Nope, they're face down.
Yeah.
All right,
yep.
so we got what? Vader, Special Forces,
And the troops there.
all right. So I have priority.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate these phase 2s. One last stand. Oh god, this is gonna suck. They're gonna take an aim and fire at Vader. Rex is gonna fire support. Yeah. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of dice. 6 white for the Z6, 4 black for the phase 2s, 3 red for Rex. I've got an aim and a surge. Vader has a dodge and heavy cover.
Wow.
Okay, so let's just remove the blanks for now. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will spend their aim for nothing. Yuck. 2 to cover. Spend the surge to make that a hit. You're gonna dodge it.
Oh, you know it.
Dodge. So 4 coming through on Vader. If he blanks, he dies. He's not gonna blank. Vader takes a wound and another suppression.
Alright, so activating Vader. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to first off roll off the C here, and I did pull one off, so he gets full action.
2 actions for Vader.
He is going to give suppression to this unit and to Rex. And then he is going to go ahead and move forward. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to make that. He is going to continue to charge forward. Oh no, he will.
Yep.
Alright, so he's going to go into Rex and cut away. Alright.
Oh, Rexy, you so sexy.
Alright.
Rex is dead. Oh, wait. No, he's not. Vader does not surge.
He does not surge.
I will spend a dodge. Rex will stay alive. Wow! Well, we're gonna do some dumb things here. We're gonna go ahead and activate Rex. He's got 5 suppression. 6. Isn't it? 5. Okay. He had 3 at the end of last turn. He removed 1 for the end of the turn. And then you add
that's
3.
right. You don't get one from the attack.
Yep.
Instead of the melee. All right, you're good.
Rex removes 3.
Wow.
He gets an action.
Wow.
We are going to move. I think we're just going to move into the terrain. And that's Rex.
Unexpected.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. My special forces, they are just going to aim and fire onto 5s. Let's get him off the board. All right, well, hopefully they can roll better than Vader can.
I still can't get over that. That was...
That happens, right? I've been getting good rolls all...
So 3. 1 to go to cover.
Yeah, let's see here.
Or you can... So, we've got 2 options, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You can make 1 a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 3 coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can make that a crit, which will be 2 coming through. Or you can make it pierce 1 and I have to roll for 2. But I have a dodge, so it would just be a... So, like... Yep.
Yeah, let's take the 2.
You turn
turn
into a crit?
Yeah, so...
Okay, so that's 2 coming through. 2 coming through. I cannot spend a dodge because he's a phase 1 clone trooper. I do have a surge that I can borrow. Boom, saves 1. So he's still alive with 1 wound left. Hey, I've pulled a core trooper. We can go with this yellow squad here with 3 suppression. They remove 1. So 1 action. They're going to fire at Vader, and then 5s is going to fire support. Okay, so we have 2 red, 5 black. Vader does have a dodge, sadly, and light cover. We have an aim we can borrow from Rex. If I played the withdraw and the tactical wrong, please let me know in the comments. I can't remember if he still gets his aim for withdrawal or not. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to spend that aim because more the better. 6, that'll become a crit 1 with the gun. Light cover will take care of 1. You're obviously going to dodge.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're looking at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vader has what, 3 wounds left?
Yeah. Could be a dead Vader. Or a dead trooper. Yeah.
Save 4. So I lose 1 and you take another wound.
All right, I pulled the ATST. It's going to go ahead and activate. It's going to take an aim, and then it's going to fire into the Heart Foundation. With everything it's got.
Should be a good shot.
Let's see how it goes. That's some stuff there. All right, so let's go search to hit, search to hit. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend that aim.
Ooh, man. Yuck. Yuck. We have no cover, so what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I have a dodge that I can spend. No, we'll just let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I'm not even gonna worry. We're just bye-bye Heart Foundation. What a shot. Alright, so I pulled the Wookiees. I'm gonna take a dodge, and then we're going to punch those stormtroopers. 2 black, 2 white, onto the stormtroopers. For 1.
Wow.
Yeah, they're, woo!
That's a lot of points for those Wookiees.
Hey!
Oh, hey, you got one though.
Alright! Dead stormtrooper.
We went ahead and pulled the core trooper there. I'm going to have these stormtroopers fire on 5s. Let's see if we can't get him out of the way. Alright.
Okay.
Go ahead and spin that.
No, don't.
Oh, you're right.
No, yeah, you do. No, you have to spend the game. Otherwise, no, I was just giving you a hard time of like, don't do it.
Okay.
Yes! 1 to cover. We're going to borrow the phase 2's dodge. 5's lives. Okay, I pulled my commander. He is going to take cover on the 501st phase 2's, and then he's going to fire at Vader with sharpshooter 1 light cover. Okay, the clone commander has sharpshooter 1, so heavy cover will go down to light. No aim, no surging, just 3 black. Yeah. For a crit on Vader. Blink. Suppression on Vader.
Alright, pull the commander. She is going to give a aim to this unit here, and then she is going to take a dodge for herself.
Okay, I've pulled the purple squad over here. They're going to move. And then they're going to fire down on Vader. Alright, so we're looking at 3 black, 2 red, firing at Vader into light cover, critical 1. Oof. Oh wow. So it'll end up being 3 crits coming through on Vader. The cover will take care of 1.
Uh-oh. Oh, take care of that.
Another wound on Vader, and another suppression.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate this Stormtrooper unit here. They're going to take an aim, and they're going to fire on Rex.
Come on, Rex. 1 more.
Alright, so I got 2 red and 3 white with 2 aims. Gotta do something with this. But not that.
That's a good start for me.
I'll go ahead and spend one of those aims.
Yep. Here's 3. Okay.
Oh.
Currently just suppression because we got heavy cover. Come on, Rex.
Oh!
Wow! I don't know. Okay.
Take it. Take it.
Heavy cover's going to remove the 2 hits. And a suppression on Rex. Okay, and I pulled my last order, which is going to be this core trooper unit here. They're going to aim and fire at Vader. We need 1 wound. Okay, we're looking at 4 black, 6 white, light cover with an aim onto Vader with 1 wound left. Okay. I thought it was all surges for a second. They do have a surge, so we'll put that to the side. We'll spend the aim. There we
Better
go.
than I did.
We will spend their surge to make it a hit, which will go to cover, so it'll look at 5 on Vader.
I mean, what are the odds?
I mean, with this game,
Oh,
not good.
No, not
All
good
right.
enough. Alright.
It took an entire turn, but Vader finally went down.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled. I pulled my E-Web, which does not have the range to anything yet. So they are going to aim and sentinel like they usually do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Who got their points more, the E-Web or the Wookiees? This is...
Well, let's find out, because the next tier is the core troopers here, and yeah, I think they are going to do an aim and melee it.
Sounds good.
All right.
The things that happen if it's not G-rated.
All right, let's see how well we do here.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Dodge 1.
Yeah.
So this could be a Wookiee. He's saved! Alright, so that is going to do it for round number 5. We're going to clean up the board and move to the final round 6. So at the end of round number 5, behind that building are Wookiees and Stormtroopers, which have been there the entire game. That's what we all expected, of course. The purple Stormtroopers are hanging out with their objective token.
Core troopers.
Those guys. What's left of the clone ball is here in the middle. Vader somehow should have murdered Rex and decided he didn't want to do that round, which was fun. And we've got
the good times.
the rest of the Stormtroopers. You're my boy, Rex. You're my boy, Blue. The rest of the Stormtroopers holding down the back end here. So we're moving to the final round. Alright, for orders for round number 6, Alan has gone with standing orders. You know what standing orders does. I've gone with the 1-pip ambush, 1 unit. And we will go ahead and hand out orders for round 6. Okay, I directed the 501st Phase 2s. I gave the order to 5s who bounced an order down to the Ahsoka Phase 2s. Over here, Alan had a whole bunch of choices, but you'll never guess who he gave it to.
The E-Web.
Oh, man. Alright, so I have priority, so I will go first. Pulled a core unit. I'm going to go with this yellow squad here. They get to keep their suppression, so they are just going to secure the objective.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my ATST at this point in time. So he's going to go ahead and fire on the 5s.
You can take an aim.
Oh, yeah, he'll aim.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, but thank you for pointing out. No. So he'll fire onto 5s, and then he will... Oops, I'm sorry.
Whoa! Man, how rude.
So sorry, my croupier here. I'll go ahead and fire my mortar onto them. So. Alright, so let's see if we get a good shot here. Starting off with firing 5s with the heavy laser. And that's a couple of crits and a couple of hits. That's 5 going through there. What do you got?
Are you gonna leave it?
Oh yeah, saving that aim.
Okay, we're gonna 1 to cover, so 4. I have to save all 4 because I'm not gonna spend that dodge. Yeah, buddy. 5s is dead. Good shot there.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the mortar. It's just gonna be 3 whites coming through there. And they got a crit on there.
Crit and a hit.
Well, I might as well spend the aim. Why not?
Yep.
Another hit.
Wow.
3 out in the open.
Man. We saved nothing. It's not gonna be worth it to spend a surge because they're gonna stay alive. So we'll just lose 3 from that squad. The ATST going out on a blaze of glory.
All right, I pulled a unit or an order, and it's going to be that core trooper. He removes 1 suppression. We're not really too worried about that. We're just going to have him hang out over here, and that's going to be that guy.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. They're going to take an aim and fire at Rex. All right, he's got heavy cover. Ooh, okay, I got 3 hits going in there, so let's go ahead and look for a couple more. And find myself another one.
Okay, so 3 after cover. Rex can spend a dodge. No, we're just gonna see if we can. Because at this point, Rex should be dead. So everything I get from him is
Zombie
just a
Rex
bonus.
at this point.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna save
There
it.
we go. Almost saved it, but that'll be Rex.
Okay, I've pulled my commander unit. He's just going to move up to right here, and he's going to give a dodge with take cover to the phase 2 squad right here.
All right, so I pulled my commander. She's going to be giving an aim to this unit here, and she will be taking her standard dodge.
Okay, I've pulled my Wookiees. They're going to aim and punch those stormtroopers.
2 black, 2 white. After the stormtroopers with an aim. 1. We'll spend the aim. For 3. Finally. Like at least something. Jeez. Save 1, take 2. That is a squad. Hey, the Wookiees did something. 6 turns to wipe out 5 stormtroopers.
All right, so Special Forces, I are going to take an aim and split their fire. Del Mico is going to be firing at this guy here.
Okay.
And these 2 will be firing onto these clone troopers here.
Which one's these clone troopers?
The Pikachu, sorry.
Okay.
All right, Del Mico is going to go first. And, all right.
Gonna go to cover.
I guess I'll have to get that up.
Or you can make 1 a crit and make me roll.
Yeah, that's going to be what we're going to do. We're going to make 1 a crit.
Okay, you're gonna force me to roll. He dies. Okay.
All right, let's do the other 2 who are firing into that unit there, and they've got light cover.
Heavy cover. They have suppression and they're in the terrain.
Okay. Yep. That sounds about right. Ugh.
So 1 after cover.
3.
1
After cover, yeah. Yep.
All right, I can deal with that. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and spend the dodge on the phase 2s, so it'll just take a suppression.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to go with the Ahsoka stormtroopers here, and they are just going to perform a double move. We'll cohere everybody around, and that is going to be it for those clones.
All right, so I went ahead and pulled
pulled the E-web. So that's pretty much it then for me. So,
My last action is going to be these clone troopers. They're just going to double move and touch this terrain. And with that, it'll be 2-1 on the clone side. There's another activation here with these stormtroopers, but they can't eliminate both squads here in the middle. Really close game. Came down to some rolls. Both of us had like really swingy rolls. My Wookiees were garbage. I still don't know how Vader didn't kill Rex. That was ridiculous. And then other than that, like the first 2 or 3 turns was just a plink here and a plink there. But it was a real tight battle on that one, man. That was a good game. What'd you think, buddy?
yeah, it was close up until the end there. So, yeah, kind of a little bit frustrating. So, but that's what it is.
Yeah, getting that entire round of Vader and Rex, like neither of them wanted to die, and then they both eventually just kind of went at the same time, like old pals. All right, well, that'll do it for this week's battle report. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Heatstroke Games battle report. Take care, guys.